All right, we're good.
What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's Friday, episode 214 of the Dadbod Golf. Nate is super jacked. He found a new Mexican restaurant, and he's jacked about it. We're all happy. It's Friday. The weekend's here.
To be jacked.
We're ready to talk about golf. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, the #1 sports betting website in the country. Sign up today. Use coupon code BLEAV, BLEAV. Get a 50% welcome bonus. Give them $100. They're going to give you 50 back on top to play with. You got NFL preseason's already starting. You got golf. You got baseball. The online casino, everything.
What was that?
Sign up today. Sign up today. Load that account up and let's have some fun. Bet Online is where the game starts. Gentlemen, playoffs are underway. The first
Playoffs? Wait a second.
Playoffs.
Nate, do you need some sort of pill or something? Like you good?
Nate's jacked.
I think I ate 5 tacos and an enchilada within the last hour. So
I know one thing. Your hair is phenomenal.
I do too.
Quit,
You should be watching.
Stop. I am. I love big Green Day guy.
Yeah.
Big Green Day guy.
Yep.
Yeah. So the playoffs, FedEx Cup playoffs are underway. First round of the St. Jude Classic is underway. There was a little bit. Cam Smith is playing in it, and he played really good today. Shot 3 under.
Did.
There was a couple of really, really low numbers, but still played solid first round. There's a little bit of controversy. I'm not sure 100% how to feel about it. Ben's sort of talking me off the ledge. I was kind of aggravated the first time I saw it, but apparently, like on the fourth or fifth hole, Cam Smith is lining up a putt. He's playing in a group with Scottie Scheffler, who's been pretty open, anti-live, just like everybody else on the PGA Tour, and
Golf Digest.
And Golf Digest for sure. And he walks through Cam Smith's line. Like, it's pretty.
It's his through line. It's his through line.
Does he walk through his line?
It's the through line.
Is this just some live versus? Because Scottie Scheffler doesn't.
No. The reaction.
Scottie Scheffler's like Kyle. Like, you have to just be the worst person on earth, and Kyle's like, I don't really care for that guy.
Yeah, but Cam, the way Cam looked at him, I see. I told Kyle, I said, I see your side of it, and it was the through line. It was not his actual line. It was the through line.
Okay.
And I saw Kyle's side of it because Cam did that whole, he was like,
well, okay. We're ignoring the fact that Scheffler might have ripped a fart as he walked by.
He could have done that too. He could have. You're right.
And it wouldn't have been out of disrespect. Maybe Scheffler had tacos and enchiladas.
Exactly.
They're in Memphis. They got some
damn
good barbecue.
You know what? They got great barbecue. And the thing is,
barbecue will make you fart.
If you get the dry rub in Memphis, it gives you the shits. I'm just going to tell you, it does.
Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. You don't think they got some barbecue baked beans in that time?
No doubt. You know what? There is more room on the outside than there is in the end, Nate. So,
regardless, Cam Smith's bent down, looking at his putt, and Scottie Scheffler walks literally 5 inches from his face,
right in front
of him. So, I mean, you got to be wildly oblivious, I feel like. And maybe he was, because he played like crap today. Shot 1 over.
At that time, he was 1 over. When he walked in front of him, he was over par.
Yeah, I'm with Nate. I think he walked through him and just crop dusted.
I think he just absolutely, yeah. I think that was just Memphis barbecue ass
and barbecue BBQA right in his mouth.
Just 07 suburban barbecue.
You think he tasted it?
Oh yeah,
but Mike, what did you have last night, Mike?
I'm not even. Is that a walnut?
Did you have the Memphis Bobby?
The Memphis Bobby. Yeah,
wow.
he dropped the shrimp on the Barbie right in Cam's face. Not that. You know what?
You got the wet rub, mate.
Now after really thinking about it and seeing Cam's reaction, I'm going with that. That is what I'm going with from now on. And that's funny because, like Ben said, a few holes later, Cam Smith holed out from the fairway and they high five like, ha ha.
Yeah, they high five, practically hug one another, and
that was a good fart right in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for farting in my face. That's awesome.
I think Scheffler had one and he couldn't pinch it off anymore. And he's like, if I'm going to let this thing rip, I might as well be in Cam Smith's face.
Yeah. I was like on the edge, like trying to find some controversy because I knew there was going to be some, and everybody obviously is playing it up that he did it on purpose. Maybe he did, just not the fart, just walking through his line. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It looked bad. It looked bad, and the timing looked bad, but whatever.
Let's make farting normal.
Let's just
You
do
know?
it.
No,
Let's don't make
if
weird
you,
look.
If you saw the latest episode of Hard Knocks that just came out, you can't fart in the team rooms when they start doing stuff. That it's not normal. You can't do that. As they refer to it, you can't bust ass.
This
Well,
my paint
a
guy
lot
told
of
me a
team rooms
story.
I was in growing up.
Farts.
No,
It smells.
Yeah,
like
but it
farts
was
in there.
always you, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean,
So he said
it's
that
not always me, but I was a contributor. Anyway, go ahead.
he went to a birthing class and they
Uh-oh.
tried to get everybody super relaxed. It was like one girl got real relaxed and just absolutely just smoked one. And they were trying to get it really quiet. So the lights are off. Everybody's quiet. You don't really, the direction it came from.
Wow.
Like, don't worry. She didn't have her baby. We're just practicing.
We're just practicing.
Hey, you know what?
There's some sounds and stuff that'll happen, Nate, that
Nate, let me just go ahead and tell you.
you're gonna
You
just
just need to
question
go
yourself.
ahead and everything that you thought about your wife and how much you love her, you're gonna really need that in the next few months.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like in sickness and in health.
Health, and when you rip one on the delivery table.
Yeah. They need
There's
to
all
put
kinds of
that.
stuff.
They need to put that in the wedding vows. You need to love her, rich or poor, sickness and health, and when she has a baby.
Yeah,
Like that needs to be
Absolutely
part of it.
just domes the entire delivery room.
domes the entire time. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on from talking about farts. Seriously,
I
like
do
we
have
can-
oh, your
We're
dad
from
stopped
fart to
listening a
birthing
long
Yeah,
time.
my
kids
dad
or
turned
whatever.
this-
Yeah,
my dad has already
but-
listened. He
and
skipped
so
back
over
to
this-
listen to yesterday.
Can't believe y'all talking about those fart jokes, Ian.
And I tell you what, if we could have a bazootin poot on this episode, that would have been nice. But
Yeah.
I have a quick thing to say about Cam Smith that I didn't get to say last time.
Okay.
Concerning the Live Tour,
Yeah.
I told my dad this. I haven't given a rat's ass about anybody who's joined the Live Tour. I've just DJ doesn't do anything for me. I kind of had this thing with Tyler Gooch, but we're not connected or just like a one night.
Not like Kyle
Yeah.
and Rory. I mean, it's yeah.
But it bothered me when they announced that Cam Smith was going to Live Tour.
Really?
First time it has. And it's only because if I don't get to watch Cam Smith in the majors, and there's a little recency bias here, but if I don't get to watch Cam Smith in the majors, I'm going to be bothered. It's going to hurt my feelings a little bit. I still believe all the things that I believe about the Live Tour, but nobody has mattered to me until Cam. That if
Nobody
miss
that
out,
you'll miss in a major.
right?
You know what's funny about
don't
that?
Care.
You know what's funny about that, Nate? Is I had a discussion with a guy at work today. It's funny that you mentioned that. I think Cam Smith, Cam Young being reported, Leachman being reported. Now you're starting to see those top 25 golfers leave and go.
Mhm.
I think it's not just bothering you, Nate. I think it's bothering PGA Tour fans because they're like, okay.
It's going to bother
so
sponsors too.
Money does talk, because at first they made fun of it and they were like, oh, well, these guys can't compete, so that's why they're going. Well, you know what? The competition is now leaving and going.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so I don't think you're alone in this. I know that you have been a Cam Smith fan, so I will give you credit that I understand where it upsets you and bothers you, but I don't think you're alone in this boat. I think there are a lot of people that are like, oh crap, he's going, Cam Young's going, who is finishing what, top 5 out of the last 3 majors.
Mhm.
First year rookie.
And then you got Leachman, who
Hideki and
He's not-
Matsuyama will be one soon. And
he's not, Leachman's not top 5, but he's top 25.
I think he's 56 in the world, if I'm not mistaken. Which
But
is
he does,
still
but
good.
he does well.
Yeah.
He does well in the majors, though. I mean, that's the thing, is the big
Joaquin
tournaments he's doing-
Neiman, we tweeted that
Joaquin
out. That's
Neiman.
a rumor after the President's Cup. That's a good one. That's a
I mean,
big
the
one.
PGA
Young.
Tour has a problem right now, because that was the thing. They could lean on the whole, well, it's the guys that aren't doing well.
Right,
Well, you know what? You know what's leaving now? The guys that are doing well,
Yeah.
because they're
and
taking
the-
$100 million and they're going and playing golf.
I'm I'm curious to see how this shakes out because I mean, my two favorite majors this year, without a doubt, even though the Masters he failed, but it's my two favorite Sundays of this entire year golf wise were the Masters and the British Open.
Oh, the British Open by far the best.
And if
venue.
I don't get to, if JT goes to the Live Tour, I've gone such a 180 on him.
Chance.
Like I'm
no
like,
chance. he goes to
please
Live Tour.
stop opening your mouth. Please stop playing golf. Like, please stop existing in my world. Like,
Yeah,
I'm so
I want to say
Say something about a comment. I want to say a comment about JT. This is a take that I have not seen people talk about, but this goes back to the they're suing us comment. If they're suing the PGA Tour, they're suing us. Okay, let's say there's a shred of validity to that, because at the end of the day, the PGA Tour is going to have to pay out legal fees and whatnot, and that could affect some of the prize money. So let's just say, okay, you know what? If that's the stance you want to take, and if they're suing the PGA Tour, they're suing you, well, then you're the one that's kicking them off the PGA Tour. So take those same comments of, oh, they look me in the eye. We've played rounds together. We've done. Yes, you're banning them from the PGA Tour just for wanting to go make life-changing money. So if you want to play it one way, you got to play it the other.
That's right.
So if you're the one, if you're saying they're suing you, then you're the one, then you're keeping them from playing. Not Jay Monahan, you. It's a play. If it's a play, you, Rory, Scottie Scheffler, y'all are the ones that are keeping them from playing. If we're going to play that game where they're suing you, then it's got to go the other way.
You got to stand up on both sides of that one.
Here's the other thing. They don't sue you if they're allowed to play. Everything that's happening is because the PGA won't let them play on the Live Tour. They'll let them go play DP World Tour. They'll let them go play Asian Tour. They'll let them go play all these other different tours if they want to.
They'll let them play Saudi-backed Dubai Invitationals.
Yeah, they'll let you play those, but they won't let you play the Live. You won't let them play the Live Tour. Since that's the game we're going to play. You won't, JT. That's if that's the game you're going to play, you got to take it from both sides. And I haven't seen anybody talk about that. The whole the wedding deal where I'm so childish that when somebody says something to me in the Live Tour at a wedding, I get mad and I just pee my pants and go to the bar. I don't even go to the bathroom. I just skip the bathroom and go to the bar. It's dumb. It's getting
so
dumber
weak.
and dumber.
That's so weak.
Dumber and dumber by
I
the
need
day.
a drink because it don't want to talk about the Live Tour.
That's the thing. That's what gets me. It's not his money.
It is, though.
Like,
if you really think about it, it is. Wait, what part are you talking about?
I'm saying it doesn't. It does. If anything, them leaving and the DJ's leaving and the Cam Smith's leaving and the Cameron Young's leaving,
they gave him a raise.
That betters JT's chances of winning tournaments.
Well, and they just
So why is he
the Live
bitching?
Tour's brought more money to the PGA Tour like overnight
You
almost.
know why he's bitching?
Exactly.
He's
Why is he
bitching.
bitching?
I'll tell you why. Because somebody told him a line to say. That's somebody fed him a line from the PGA Tour. Somebody from Jay's.
I mean, Kyle, think about it. You and I are
gave him a line to repeat.
Let's just say that you and I are playing on competing baseball teams, and then you tell me, you go, yeah, so and so and so and so and so and so has decided to go play somewhere else, and I'm like, sweet, like that gives me a better chance to beat your ass because you just lost 5 of the top 10.
They don't know why they don't like it. But at the end of the day, they don't know why they don't like it. Go ahead, Nate. Say something.
Let me just say something. I was at a like a little surprise birthday party the other night. So we all got there a little bit early, rooftop bar in Auburn, very cool. And first person that sees me, I don't know him that well. Kyle knows him better. I forget his name, but he's like, "What's up, dude? How's the podcast? Tell me about the Live Tour." You know what I didn't do? Act like a bitch. That's what I didn't do. So stop. So like you stop being such a pitiful excuse for a professional athlete and start acting like a role model that you think that you are. Because right now, all you are is a guy who won the PGA Championship because you got hot on Sunday. Nobody gives a shit about your bathroom bar story at a rich ass Alabama wedding.
Just
Get outta
just
here,
be-
dude.
Just be an
So
alpha.
sick
for-
of that guy.
Just be an alpha and just beat
I hope
him.
Cam Smith
Thank
just.
you, Kyle.
I wish Cam
Yes.
Smith would fart in Justin Thomas's face 12 times every
Say
day.
it
this
again,
week.
Kyle. Say it
Just
again,
be an
Kyle.
alpha and beat
a
him.
effing alpha.
Beat him.
Be the
Beat 'em.
alpha that you can be and just beat them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Go against Jay. Say, let him play. Let him play.
Yes.
I'm going to donkey punch him.
Yes.
Yes.
Let him play.
I don't
And I'm
know.
going to curb stomp him.
If I'm JT right now, I go, you know what? The hell with
Unless
it.
he's
Let's
scared of
set
him.
up a head-on-head.
Maybe he's scared of him.
Give me the top 5
Of the
PGA Tour
Bulldog.
players, top
Maybe.
5 Live Tour players. Let's go head-to-head in the spring. To hell with them. They think they're better. Let's go at it. Let's prove it. Let's show it.
Let's make this Live Tour joke when we just stomp him in the ground every
Yes.
time we play, and then everybody will see that it's a sideshow. I mean,
Hey,
But you know why
that's
they
what we're
can't?
gonna do. Tee
You know why they-
times.
you know why they
We'll get
can't?
him there. We'll
You
do
know why
tee
they
times
can't?
instead of
Why?
shotgun.
They can't because Rory finished 1 over today. That's why. That's why they can't.
yeah. Well, Rory,
can't-
he's been sulking since
Oh my god.
he hasn't eaten a vegetable. He hasn't worked out. He hasn't done anything.
Does he look fat?
No, but
No,
he
he
looks
didn't
old.
look fat, but he does need his curls back. He needs.
He
to
looks
bring those
old,
back.
man. I don't know what it is. He looks older. He looks like he's in his 40s.
It's because that was
Thank
like
you, Kyle.
because he
Thank
got
you.
christened
Appreciate
that
No
week
offense.
because he got
Ben.
Ben. You're so hot. Because
You look younger than Rory.
Because everybody woke up on Sunday thinking like, you know what, he deserves this one.
How
I know
bad
we
is
got
that?
18
that I-
holes left to golf, but he deserves this.
How bad
Dude,
is
get
that? That my
shit in
skin looks better
face.
than Rory right now.
It
That's
does.
bad
You have a glow
Yeah.
to you.
because he's multi.
Now, granted,
Millionaire.
Rory's skin has seen like 7 billion more hours of sun than yours has.
Yeah,
But
That's
not
not
saying
true.
you're pale. You know, if the shoe fits.
I'm not. I feel good.
You look good.
Thank
Yep.
you,
You
buddy.
know what Rory needs? Let me tell you what
More
Rory
wine.
needs.
Liquid
he needs, to,
IV.
he needs to pump himself full of liquid IV and recharge.
Just mainline that shit.
I mean, mainline some I don't even know. They may not even have.
That's not the wrong one. They don't have adaptive.
Look, it's cellular
Transport-
cell technology.
Cellular
okay?
transport technology.
The
liquid
FAA
IV.
is working on improving it right now.
Right now.
FAA.
You can go ahead and go online and get it, and you can get it coming like monthly. Get it out if you can.
Sounds like someone else
subscribe,
right
baby.
now.
As soon as he said
Monthly.
FAA, he was like, "What the hell is going
Oh
on?"
man, you could go to Liquid IV, you can pick out your flavor, and once you get it, you can click another button and it'll come right back again the next month. Recurring. You don't have to keep going and checking out. And you can use coupon code DadBodGolfPod, save 25% and get free shipping. I mean,
The best part about all this is we discussed this prior to the show,
yeah,
and
nobody
Kyle
would
was
talk.
totally ready, and now
Yeah.
me and Nate have completely effed him up.
All right, everybody, let me finish. Okay. You got
Okay.
you
Yeah,
got
all right,
tons of
10-4.
flavors, pump full of electrolytes, everything that you can imagine is perfect for golf, perfect for recharging, perfect for hot summers. And hey, in Alabama, in the South, hey, September and October, just about as hot as July. So just get ready for it. Go ahead and pump you up some Liquid IV. Use coupon code DadBodGolfPod. Take 25% off, free shipping. Liquid IV is where cellular transport technology starts.
You know what? Liquid IV. Shove some sunshine up your ass because it will work. I promise.
But chug it.
And
It'll
you
just
can-
you'll get completely recharged.
You can finish it monthly.
monthly. Okay, moving on. Moving
Sorry,
on.
Kyle.
All right, look, we got to talk about Nate. I want to give you a chance to talk about the crying. Okay, the Nick Faldo crying.
Oh,
was
my
it
gosh.
unprofessional? Was it a good moment? The discussion that Ben and I had. You didn't get a chance to do it, so I want to give you a chance. To
We're
talk.
all of a sudden we're not friends anymore.
yeah.
So Nate, you have to make us friends again.
Okay, 10-4. Ben, you shake his hand. Kyle, you shake his hand. Now hug.
Oh,
All right. Hey, just for the record, that kid who went and hugged the guy on the mound, Kyle would do that. Ben would not.
Nope, no
Ben
chance.
Ben would stand on first and like be
I don't
like,
think I would.
I'd give him the bird. I'd
No,
shake
you'd
my
go- you'd
nuts
go
at
hug
him,
him. You're a
and
softie.
there's no chance. Yeah,
Not
no
when I was
chance.
12. I was a douche when I was 12. Now I probably would.
that's the most believable thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing, and I'll give some context here. I'm very nostalgic, and I love
emotional guy.
emotions in sports. So like Jeter's last game, I don't like Derek Jeter. I love this documentary about him, but I hated Derek Jeter. I loved watching his final game. I love finality. I love retirement. Vern Lundquist. I talk shit about Vern Lundquist from start to finish of every broadcast I ever watched him on, and I got choked up watching his last broadcast after the Army Navy game.
Derek Jeter didn't cry.
Nick Faldo, not that you saw. Nick Faldo wrapping up. It is so hard because it's not like Derek Jeter. It's not like some of these guys who had their last game, Kobe, or whoever you want to say about their retirement. He's on air. The camera's on him. Now, I'm going to say this about Ian Baker Finch. He nails his first little segment. And then all of a sudden, all he can say is Montana and fishing. Like,
Yeah, he
can,
locked
like,
in on it.
literally all he can say. He just keeps, it's like he just rewinds to the last little bit of his bit. And the other guys handled it super well. I don't think you can. I want Faldo to be a mess. I want him to be ridiculous. I want him to be over the top. I want him to be just a wreck. I want the whole thing to be a train wreck because all of a sudden it's not scripted. We're not calling a guy making a putt. This is something that's super
Raw.
important to him, that's ending. And here we are getting to watch it, witness it. Ben, I know you don't have appendix, but have a heart.
Maybe they took part
I've
of
been
it
waiting
out.
to use that line for a couple days.
Maybe they took part of his heart out when they took the appendix out.
Kind of weak.
Now, you've heard me on this podcast tonight. I can be a raging asshole, but I tell you what, someone finishes something, completes something. That's what sucks about golf is that we don't have retirements. You know?
I think that's
we don't have retirements from golf. I mean, we have Arnie's last Masters. That's kind of the only retirement we have in golf is the guys that finally get the letter from the master saying like, "Hey, don't do this next year."
Hey, to put a bow on this thing, I think Kyle and I have a mutual appreciation of it. I think it went on way too long. That was my issue.
That's arbitrary. I think that's an arbitrary thing, and
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying I think it went on way too long.
for your taste.
Should he have had his moment? Yes, he deserved it. He earned it. He should have had his moment. Did he take it too far? In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
Way too
Well,
long.
more people disagree with you than agree with you.
I think,
Well, that's
according to our poll.
friends of yours on the poll, and they're all millennials, and they all are blue.
That's a stupid thing to say.
That's
Like,
fine.
I don't even think I'm a. I don't.
You
think
just
I'm a
said you were an
millennial.
asshole at 12, and now you're not. Because you know what? You're
I don't
soft.
think. I don't think I'm in the age group that's a millennial. Actually, I'm something
Yes, you
else.
I think
Yeah,
I'll say this.
I think I'm Gen Z or something.
It
No.
didn't bother me.
You don't even
This-
know.
Gen Z's after me, dude. Come on.
Okay, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
something.
You're a millennial.
You're
else.
like a baby boomer or something.
Yeah, you're soft. Whatever.
Ben, what are you, like Generation Q or something?
X.
Okay.
I think
will
I'm
say
X.
I will say that
You're
think
not
Nick-
X.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think Nick Fellow was bad at it. He didn't know how to do it.
Thank you.
You know,
You
Vern
know how to do what?
he didn't know how to
Say goodbye.
be the center of attention in such an emotional way. And
Exactly.
that's kind of what made it cool. Like he had Frank Nobble is really good at it. Like he can like make his voice choke on command. Who's the fourth guy? Ian Baker Finch, Frank Nobble.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name?
Jim Nance.
Jim Nance is going to be really good at it.
Yeah.
Nick Faldo is really good at like talking this weird little shit while you're watching golf that kind of makes you be like, what the hell is he talking about?
Nate, that was the thing.
But
Is when Novelo and Nance were staring at him. When Novelo and Nance were staring at him, I was like, okay, now it's gotten awkward in the booth.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
not
one of
Frank
the
Nobile.
no. This is to me, Ben. This is one of those. I don't really have a good explanation. It just does. This is kind of like when I do the Joe Dirt thing, and I don't want to do it again. But that's kind of what you're saying to me. I don't really have a good explanation. It just is. It just is. I don't really have. I can't really put my finger on it. It just is. That's kind
But I
of
do have a good explanation.
not really at all.
It is.
No,
He went too long. I've told you. He went too long.
based off of
shortened-
what?
He shortens that from 9 minutes to 4 minutes.
He didn't cry
I'm
for 9
all
minutes. He didn't cry for 9 minutes. You got to
No.
stop saying that. You
No, he
cannot
didn't.
say that anymore.
You're right. He didn't cry. He wept for 9 minutes.
The segment lasted 9 minutes. The part where he had trouble was like 2 to 3 minutes. That's it.
The part where he had trouble was 2 to 3 minutes. It was again at 6 to 7 minutes. It was again at 8 to 9 minutes.
No.
And that's because we
That's-
watched it over. And even my wife, who
It's so
loves
wrong.
the effing Notebook
It's so wrong.
said that it's so bad.
Nah, you were earworming her. You're like, hey,
I'm
look
not-
how terrible is this?
I
Look how
didn't
terrible
say
it is.
no. I didn't say a word to her.
He
I
didn't
said,
cry
"What?"
for 9 minutes.
I
and
said,
he
"Watch
wasn't
this."
cracked up for 9 minutes.
I
So
said,
you
"Watch
can't say that
this."
anymore.
I said, watch this and tell me how you feel about it. And she goes, a little over the top.
It's raw, dude. It's 16 years.
Plus golf.
I haven't even been alive for 16 years.
Plus golf. You retired from golf twice. It's very
I know.
emotional. It's very emotional.
It is.
And it was
And you
worth
know
it. And it was
what?
great. And more people agree than disagree with
And,
me. So I win.
And he's gonna,
And Nate wins.
go fishing
Yep.
He is
in
that.
Montana.
Let me tell you what. If he's not fishing right now, as you're listening to this pod, if he's not fishing in Montana, I'm
Yeah.
gonna punch Ian Beggar Finch in the face.
I would like to do
Fishing,
it anyway.
if he is not sponsored by the Montana Tourism Bureau,
Oh,
he should be.
If he's
punched in
not
the
in an
face.
episode of Yellowstone next season, I am so effing out.
Where
I'm
to you?
out. I'm
Hey,
out.
When I log on and I say, where can I go in Montana? If Nick Faldo's ass is not on the face of
Yeah.
that, when I pull it up online, I'm going to be pissed.
If he's not wearing a Dutton Ranch t-shirt next time he's on Howard
No
Stern talking
doubt.
about retirement.
Oh,
Thank you.
Let me tell
let's
you,
go.
today I had it randomly. Ken's like, Nate, we need to figure out how to get on Howard Stern. I was like, okay. Hey, if you want a great send off, if you want like a really good finality send off, been in the business for a long time, the last episode of Dave Letterman, make you ball your eyes
It
out.
was good. Yeah.
And then he rolls right into Everlong by not the Killers. Shit.
Thank you for that.
Everlong by, come on, someone help me out. Someone bail me out.
Nickelback.
Foo Fighters. Thank
Foo
you.
Fighter. There you go. Cool.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, look, if you want to send your buddies off the golf
Rails
course,
off.
let me tell you what. If you want to send your buddies off the golf course with a loss, you need to add blue tees to
Hell yeah, you
You're-
do.
your bag. You need to get you a blue tees rangefinder because you'll have all the features and you won't have spent $600 to $700 on the top of the line rangefinders. You got infrared screen lock on, buzz pin, toggle on and off slope, magnet on the side, scan mode, beautiful carrying case, and super affordable. Use coupon code DADBOD. Take 10% off already. Incredible savings. It's basically under $300. Like the Series 3, once you use the coupon, they're running sales all the time. You can get a top of the line rangefinder for under $300. Sometimes if you catch it right, you can get one for under $200. So log on today, check them out, blueteesgolf.com, save big, be shooting pins, shooting low scores, and taking money from your buds. Blue Tee, the money that you save, you get to bet with it, and then you just use that to take the other people's money. So
I have a story,
bluetees.com.
Kyle.
That was,
Okay, hit it.
I have a story.
Imagine
So my
that.
buddy, I
tell
can't,
you what, this guy's
can't
got
say
a
his-
story for a Blue Tees read. Holy
I
shit.
can't say his name because I'm afraid that he may get caught not supposed to be there, but they went to Bandon Dunes this past week.
Okay.
And he had his blue tees and the Bandon Dunes guys had their regular, I'm not going to call any names out, but they're regular rangefinders. His were more on point than theirs, and that was their home course. And that was because he knew that blue tees was working because I wore his ass out at Sagahatchee that day.
Yeah.
And he saw what I was making. So if you have a chance to get your blue tees, do it now because it's where the game starts.
Yes. Love it. All right. Last
Sports, Blue Tees, baby.
where it's in the game.
It's in the
All right. Last thing we're going to talk about commercial. Last thing we're going to talk about Caddie breakups. Caddie
Uh-oh.
breakups.
What is going on?
There's been two pretty big ones, and they've both been kind of weird. I guess one of them's not as weird as
Not
the
at
other,
all,
but
in my opinion.
the first one is
No, both of them are weird. They are.
Will Zalator.
One's just ahead of the other.
No, one of them's not weird at all. One of them should have happened 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Eh.
I get. I mean, I get what you're saying. So Will Zalatoris and his caddy break up at the Wyndham Championship, like mid round or not mid round, mid tournament after like the second
Mid-tournament.
round, and he gets like one of his manager people to finish it out. I don't know who he's got now, but he's had a pretty good year.
Ben Crane's old caddy.
Yeah, pretty solid year. Weird deal. He's had nothing but success. He has not won yet, but he's done basically everything but win. even in
Yeah.
the majors. What do you think,
You-
Nate?
You guys
Nate's
want to know
been-
something crazy?
What's that?
6 million this year and hasn't won.
That's incredible.
6 million and has not won. So
6 million, meaning his caddies made 600,000
roughly,
Minimum.
yeah.
minimum. He's made 600,000, and
So
he
this
canned
one,
his ass mid round.
Yeah.
this one throws me off for a couple of reasons. And he did say that the off the course
Sayer.
tension, because they were very tight off the course,
Yeah.
was starting to bleed onto the course. But he's had a phenomenal year, right? Like he's had a phenomenal
Said tight
short,
bleed.
What the hell's going on with your hair?
short career.
I
Did
just,
you just
I
notice
just clicked
this is-
on that. Yeah, I just clicked on that.
Okay, this has been happening for a while.
That's
All right, keep going,
ridiculous.
Nate. You're
What are
you're
you
on a roll.
doing?
He's had a phenomenal year.
Thank you.
They talked about the last month. There's been some frustration between the two, which he had a miscut. He had a T28 at the British Open. He had a T20 at the Rocket Mortgage, which by no stretch of the imagination is a slump. I mean, it's a month where you made, 60 grand instead of 6 million.
Agreed.
Kyle made an interesting point, and I really should let him make it, but he steals stuff from me all the time, so I'm gonna steal it from him. Did Zalatoris get offered a live contract that would have also paid his caddy an asinine amount, and Zalatoris turns it down, and his caddy's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Because this has not been brought up until now, but it's something we need to think about.
Well,
'Cause
hey, they
everybody
missed
gets
that.
paid.
Think
Everybody gets
absolutely,
paid.
absolutely. And then what if it really reared its head after that miscut, and they both take home zilch, and the caddy's like, "Well, if we would on live tour, we'd had
Right.
Yeah. I'd have made
Yeah,
$1
so
million
there was-
this week."
There was some sort of frustration that was starting to create tension. Here's what I'm curious about, though, is that he shot 66 on Friday,
Yeah.
lets his caddy go, and then shoots 66 again on Saturday. So like he's not. I just don't understand that. Like, finish the tournament? Is it so bad that you can't even finish the tournament? Like, do you feel like
what?
there's so much tension? You just shot 66. If you shoot 75 and miss the cut and can them, like this all
We
makes
get it.
sense.
Yeah.
But I'm so curious as to the mid-round breakup. This guy's 11th in the FedEx Cup standings. He's knocking on the door of a top 10 in the world.
Yes.
Like everything he said, he even had that quote, and I said it before he said it. I think I fed him the line. He's 2 inches away from being a 2-time major champion this year.
Yeah.
And my man was on the bag the whole time.
And maybe they were bad reads. Maybe the reads were bad, and maybe that's why he got canned.
No, see, I don't like that.
I'm
I don't. When
That was a joke.
It was a joke. He was not being serious.
I mean,
No,
you don't miss a putt by having an inch on a bad read for.
no, but still, the bad reads thing and the whole misclubbing thing. I mean, at the end of the day, you've heard pros say it's my choice at the end. So I'm not real sure why. I don't get why they didn't wait till the end of the year.
Tell me a
could've-
better
the end of
theory
the
than
end of the
mine.
tournament. The end of the tournament.
No,
Tell me
Kyle,
a
you
better
got
theory.
the best theory.
Great theory.
because It's we mentioned it. You got caddies that have never made over $100,000 a year that are now making $250,000 a year.
I guarantee you there is a caddy on the live tour right now that's one of this dude's best friends.
Like, there's
No
got to
doubt.
be, and
No doubt.
they're talking.
They're
Is this
so
starting
close.
to, is this starting to cause caddy dissension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there going to be an uprising of caddies?
And
Yeah.
what if the caddies just walk off and they're like, "Look, we're not. If you don't want to
No,
go,
we
what if they-
mentioned,
what if they
that
unionize?
earlier. We mentioned that earlier.
What if
We
they
talked
strike?
about how
We're on week
caddies-
7 of the caddy strike on the PGA Tour, and Benjamin Taylor is caddying for Billy Horschel.
no, he's not."
Billy Horse's ass Horschel.
No,
is
there's
getting
no
bag
chance.
carried by Ben
Billy
Taylor.
Horschel
Oh,
and I
Ben just
will-
passed out on the second
Oh.
tee box.
You
We
know
are
that-
round one.
You know that he
Bring
and
the
I would be
caddies back, please.
fighting.
Kyle
We-
has left every iron head cover of Billy Horse's.
Billy Horschel just stabbed Kyle because he lost his putter
Yes.
head cover for the 4th time in 5 holes.
Nate,
Damn
you
it,
know how it
Kyle.
ends. We're fighting in the fairway if it's Billy Horschel.
No, here I just
And by fighting, you mean Billy Horschel's kicking your ass.
kicking your.
Oh, there's no doubt.
you land one little slap on the shoulder, and Horschel's foot makes it all the way up your asshole.
There's no doubt. I win the lawsuit. He loses.
Oh,
I
boy.
lose the fight, but I win the lawsuit. There's no chance. Billy
No.
Horschel is that dude is he's got some energy, man.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the caddy deal. I've been trying to think of other reasons, and for whatever that just the only other thing is, when you get too close, kind of like us, like I can call one of you like a piece of, whatever, and it's a joke or whatever. You kind of know it's a joke, but you may get so close that you say stuff when you shouldn't say it.
No,
Maybe there was more of that. Maybe could there be more of that, or
no, I think you had the best you by far had the best explanation where it's like he got word that this is what caddies make, and he said, this is the thing, you've gotten the call, we should think about this, and it went south, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
here's the thing. And there's obviously we're never going to find out. He made it pretty clear by his very, very vague comments that we're not going to find out unless that guy writes a book one day. Caddy breakups have been happening long before the live.
Yeah. I agree.
Unexplainable caddy breakups. Caddy breakups in the middle of success. Now, like a Bryson breakup, that's just, that was inevitable. It's crazy that it lasted as long as it did,
Yeah.
But like Bones and Phil broke up after a really long, successful, and it was still successful relationship. Now we're finding out that Phil Mickelson's a pretty good piece of work to work for.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, and I've heard this before, and it's like in any business, if you get too close to your boss outside, that's why a lot of companies are very, very strict on, fraternization outside of the company. You get too close to your boss,
big word,
and all of a sudden, on the course, Will's the boss man. At night, they're getting pizza, they're hamming and egging it, having a good time, talking shit. On the course, Will's the boss.
Exactly.
And he's 25.
Exactly. And yeah, it's just weird.
What's that guy? 40, 45? He looks older than me.
He's going to get another bag. I mean, he will, no doubt.
Yeah, he will.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, I would be flocking to him if I could.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then there's the Ricky Fowler breakup, which Ben and I kind of touched on. Longtime caddy and friend. He dumps him, and he made the playoffs. He shot 5 under today or yesterday, which is we're recording on Thursday. He shot 5 under today, which is great first round. He's kind of playing for his PGA Tour life. I said that I felt like that was a sign that there's no way he's going to the Live Tour, because if you're going to the Live Tour, you're not really worried too much about that, trying to revitalize your career. Sort of, you kind of made it, and then you can just kind of go focus on your golf and play. You're not going to try to win status, win money to support yourself. You wouldn't dump your caddy, I feel like, right before that, if you're about to go to Live. And then
I agree with that. Yeah.
We caught a little inside info about Ricky that he was going to go to the Live Tour after he didn't qualify for the US Open, and his wife shut him down.
Yep.
Wife shut it down. So that's from the inside. So there's that Ricky caddy breakup. It looks like he's really about to rededicate himself and try to start making a run again. Did you see where Paige Sporanic said that if Ricky won a major, she'd do a boob reveal?
I've already seen that, so no big deal.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Was that a real tweet?
Yeah, she got busted. Yeah, she got busted. She's already done that one time.
That's not what I'm talking about, Ben.
Yeah,
Let's don't go there. Is that a real thing?
I have no idea. I mean,
so Ricky, do it for the.
She's pimping her mom out now. I just don't even want to go down that road. That's just not.
What road did you just go down, Ben? Please do not take the high road when you came right off the hell exit.
You can't do that. When you Google, you've already talked about your Google.
What?
Searches.
She did. She did that.
She didn't do that. She didn't do that. It got leaked out or something, supposedly.
That's what I just said. I said it got leaked. I didn't say she did it on purpose.
I don't know. Maybe that was a fake tweet, but I swear I saw it somewhere.
Looks pretty fake.
It's probably totally fake. So never mind.
That's not the only thing that's fake. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think this is fake. Her mom is pretty good looking, by the way.
Hey, atta boy.
There's so many things that we could go. I don't want to even start talking about Paige or some of the stuff they're saying. I just want to move on. Maybe just go ahead and wrap the show up and say great
Probably
job.
good idea.
What did you guys say? Sorry.
No, exactly. So A lot of stuff we talked about tonight. Just be paying attention because there's just going to be more and more live tour stuff coming out.
Nate, Kyle's uncomfortable right now.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. There's probably about 12 more guys that have yet to be released that are going to be released between now and the end of the president's Cup. So
12? Are you kidding me?
Well,
Like
they're
they're talking about it. How many guys are going to be?
there's 48, man. There can only be 48.
Man, when no,
Yes.
they can only play 48. That
They're
doesn't
only gonna
mean
have
that's
48.
how many they sign.
They're only going to have 48 of
No,
big names.
they're signing more than 48.
They're going to have
just only
48
playing
big names.
48.
They're going to have 48 big names, and then they're going to have some dudes on retainer that we talked about.
Yeah.
But there's about 30. There's about 30 something dudes that are solid set for next year, and there's about 12 or so
But
more to go.
That's the thing is that the Kyle, you and I talked about it a little bit last time, and now we talk about it tonight. I mean, with the way Cam is doing it, Cam Smith, where he's not hitting a shot right now. So technically he's still PGA Tour, fine, everything's good, and he's doing well. How many other guys are going to do what he does?
I think they're already in. I mean, they're already in. They're just waiting for the right time.
You think no extras? You think no?
I think there's going to be 48 A-listers. There's going to be 48 A-listers, and we don't know who all of those are yet, but we'll figure that out. Pay attention.
But it's funny you say A-listers because they've talked about how it's not good golf. Yes, it is. When Cam Smith, Cam Young,
there's going to be good golf. There's going to be good
golf.
golf. There's going to be good golfers on the Live Tour, 48 of them. So stay tuned. Have fun this weekend. Play some golf. We'll talk again on Monday. Appreciate everybody listening. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, and we are the Dadbod Golf Pod. We're always
broken.